Listen, the paramedics will be here soon, okay?
Okay. I can't get a pulse.
I don't think help's gonna get here in time, and she's still not breathing. I mean, Fox, I think she's dead.
Come on, don't you leave me. Don't you leave me now. We have our whole lives ahead of us. The children, our children. You could be pregnant right now, Glenn.
Ethan, listen, don't give up hope, okay? Ambulance is on its way. I'll be here soon.
Don't you leave me. Honey, don't you leave me. Not now. Don't you die on me.
I hate to see you hurting like this.
It's just finally sinking in. What choosing you and John over Sam and my family has cost me. Everything. Who I am, what I am, just everything.
Well, I told you shouldn't have gone to confront Ivy.
I had to. She's weaseling her way back into his life, back into his bed. You know, I've hurt Sam so much. And the girls. And Ivy's just taking advantage of that. She's taking my family away from me, and I can't do anything about it.
Okay, just stop torturing yourself, all right? You followed your heart in choosing me. You knew it wouldn't be easy, and it hasn't been.
No, it's been hell.
Listen, Grace, I love you, and I want you to be happy. But you staying around here trying to fix things has only made them worse. You need to put this behind you. Start over fresh. Come to Italy with me. On assignment, come on. It'll be like when we were first married. A romance and adventure.
David, I would love to just run off to Italy with you, but I can't when I've made such a mess of things. Sam he has turned to Ivy for all the wrong reasons. And my kids, they might not know it, but they need me, and I need to be here for them.
Damn it, David, turn up the heat. Get Grace out of town and away from Sam.
My mother actually wants me to keep her dirty little secret and not tell my father that she's involved with Julian Crane. What a hypocrite. I mean, she's constantly insisting that Simone and I be so upstanding and moral while she's deceiving my father by having an affair. I mean, I thought my parents actually had a perfect marriage. I thought my mom was perfect, but she isn't. She's nothing but a slut. And everything she ever taught me, every single thing that I ever believed in is nothing but a lie. It's just a damn lie, is what...
Luis is trying to sabotage Sheridan's treatment on purpose. Now, as her husband, I want him out of here.
Sam, you gotta believe me. All right, Sheridan is in trouble and she needs help.
Look, I'm sorry, Luis, but you leave me no choice.
What does that mean?
It means you're under arrest. I'm taking you in.
Sam, please don't do this. You know how much Luis loves Sheridan. He's only trying to help her.
Don't listen to her. She's on Luis's side. She wants him to be with my wife.
I care about Sheridan, too. I just don't understand why Dr. Ackland won't let anyone see Sheridan, even Eve.
We've just made a breakthrough in Sheridan's treatment. Now we're at a very delicate juncture in a very critical process. Any interference right now will just prolong her recovery time, but given Luis's obsession with my patient, letting him see her right now is most definitely not in Sheridan's best interest.
You're lying. You're working for Alice, aren't you?
Look, Luis, listen! Hey, sorry, but without proof, I have no choice but to take you in.
Alistair, this is all you're doing, isn't it? You're controlling Ackland and Antonio. I swear to God, Alistair, if you hurt Sheridan, I will kill you.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on
Patient's blood pressure 120/62, pulse irregular.
Possible concussion as well. Intracubical stat. Start an IV, lactated ringers, and alert radiology. We have a possible skull injury.
Right away.
She has to be okay. She has to be all right.
Ethan, Gwen's alive, and the paramedics, they managed to stabilize her, so both are good things.
Yeah, Teresa's right. Okay, take open that.
Sweetie, hang on. It's okay, hang on.
We need you to step outside now.
Okay, love you.
Can I get you something? Coffee or...
No, thanks. I just wanted to be okay.
Well, we all do.
I just don't understand how that shelf could have toppled over on her like that.
Yeah, I don't either. I tend to find out.
Grace, I know you mean well. But you can't undo what's been done, and you can't fix it. Now, the best you can do is give Sam and the kids time to heal. Put things in perspective. Vieni all'Italia con me. Come to Italy with me. Let's start our life together again. Bond as a couple again. Then we'll give them time to move on, and we'll come back then. And you can make your peace with them then.
Romantic and pragmatic. Good work, David. How can Grace refuse you now?
I wonder who that is.
It's Kay Miguel. It's probably, you know, what John told us about Charity and Risa.
Miguel. Kay. How was the ski trip?
Oh, it was awful. My slut cousin Charity broke Miguel's heart.
Oh, I saw the car lights. I thought it might be Sam coming back.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ivy.
Miguel, you look awful. Is everything all right?
He's devastated.
Okay.
Over what Charity
Don't.
did. Well, they're bound to find out sooner or later. Charity stole Reese away from Jessica.
Oh, my.
John told us about it all earlier.
I still can't believe that Charity would do such a thing.
Well, tell her, Miguel. Tell her how we walked in on Charity. She's buck naked, straddling Reese in bed.
It's true, Mrs. Bennett.
Technically, it's Mrs. Hastings, but go on.
Tell her what happened after that.
When we left, Charity was up on a table, practically doing a striptease for half the ski lodge.
Oh, God. Charity's a good girl. She could never behave that way.
She could and she did. Your perfect niece Charity is nothing but a cheap slut.
You hear me? Damn it, Luis, get up! I swear to God, to do anything you say, let him go! Kill you!
Please, listen to Sam.
Now, you've already crossed the line here. Discharging your weapon in a hospital, you could have killed someone. And now you're assaulting Alistair Crane?
Threatening my life in front of witnesses? You're gonna pay for this, Luis.
Come on.
Chief Bennett, get this renegade out of my sight.
You know what? I don't give a damn. You can lock me up, you can kick me off the force. I'm telling you. I will save Sheridan. You hear me, Alistair? How about you, Antonio? I will protect Sheridan.
She doesn't need anybody to protect her. She needs me, her husband, and that's it.
Yeah. Why don't you just stop being Alistair's little do-boy? Why don't you let Eve in to see Sheridan? Huh? If Alistair and Acton are on the up and up, it shouldn't be such a big damn deal. Did you see that? You see the look that Ackland just gave Alistair? Sam, I'm telling you, they're up to something.
I've had my fill of your conspiracy theories, Luis. Repeatedly accusing me of trying to cause Sheridan harm when it's Julian who set out to sabotage your relationship more than once.
Yeah, well, you probably put him up to it.
Do you really think I would hurt my own child in any way?
Yeah, I do.
Luis is right. Look what Father did to us. Stole our infant son, made us believe he was dead all this time. He hates Sheridan as well. He just soon kill her as look at him.
Antonio, I know that you love Sheridan and you want to do what's best for her. So if you think that Dr. Ackland and Alistair are being honest with you, then let me go in and see Sheridan and see that she's fine. Just use me to prove that Luis is wrong.
Charity isn't a tramp. She would never betray you, Miguel. Or you, her own cousin. I mean, Charity's a good girl.
Well, she's not anymore. I saw her naked in bed with Reese. My cousin was about to make love with my boyfriend.
Are you sure you didn't just misunderstand?
Oh. Do you see what I mean? She takes Charity's side no matter what.
No, I'm just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
John, will you please tell Mom one more time that we walked in on Charity about to have sex with Reese? That she wasn't on top of him naked to give him CPR?
It's true, Mom. Bizarre, but true.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
Don't you dare touch me. Charity betrayed me and you walked out on me. I don't want you or your slut niece around me ever again.
Well, even though it's Antonio's decision, he seems to put some value in your opinion, Alistair. So why don't you tell Antonio the merit of having me see Sheridan and examine her so that everyone's mind could be put at ease?
Really, Dr. Russell, I wouldn't presume to inject myself between a man and the woman he loves. It's up to Antonio whether he overrides Dr. Ackland's expert opinion that Sheridan not be disturbed at this critical juncture in her treatment.
Subtle, Alistair. Real subtle.
Antonio, it's up to you. Excuse me. I've got to go right away. Gwen's in the ER with a concussion. I need to go.
I understand.
I have to leave. I have to go to the ER. But I don't consider this thing with Sheridan over. Not by a long shot. Antonio, I hope that you will reconsider letting me in to see Sheridan.
Luis, why are you in handcuffs?
Yeah. Well, Antonio wanted me arrested for causing a disturbance and trying to see Sheridan.
Oh, so you haven't been able to see her, huh?
No.
Well, my mother and I, we were so worried. That's why I came down here to see how she was doing.
Dr. Ackland said Sheridan is getting better. And I believe him. He said right now she doesn't need to be disturbed by anyone. So she's off limits to everyone, especially Luis. So go ahead, Sam. Take him down to the police station, throw the book at him, whatever.
Sam, don't.
Look, I'm sorry, Pilar. Antonio's within his rights. Let's go, Luis.
Sam, don't do this.
Look, I have no choice.
But you do have a choice. Right now, as officers of the law, we are sworn to protect those in need. Now, I'm telling you that Sheridan is in need. All right? She's in danger.
Sheridan is not in any danger. You know, it's just like Dr. Ackland said, you're obsessed with my wife. You're the one who needs help.
Cain and Abel indeed.
A word, Father.
Not now, Julian.
Now.
Please, Sam. Look, as chief of police, you have the authority to get us in to see Sheridan.
No, I don't. We need the next of kin's approval or a court order.
Yeah, well, Ethan's working on that, but we don't have the time.
Listen, I can't bust in there without just cause.
We have just cause. I'm telling you, Alistair and Ackland are holding Sheridan against her will, and we have to do something before it's too late.
Antonio, please say that you'll let Sam or Eve in to check on Sheridan. We all love her very much, and we want what's best for her. Look, if she's okay, like Dr. Ackland says, then we will all leave and let him continue to treat her in peace. Or you, mijo, why don't you go inside and check in on her? What harm can it do?
So where are we?
BP is 132/68, pulse rate's regular, normal sinus rhythm. She's improved slightly. I have her on an IV, TKO, and radiology's on standby.
Great work.
Doctor, just so you'll know, we've been trying to start a family again. She could be pregnant right now.
I'll check for that.
Hearing that Gwen may be pregnant had to hurt.
I'm surprised, you know. But I shouldn't be, because, I mean, well, it makes sense that, you know, Gwen Ethan are trying to have another baby. I mean, they love Sarah very much, and I'm sure it left a huge hole in their heart when they lost her, and, you know, a hole they want to fill by having more children.
Teresa, you don't have to take it on the chin for me, okay? It's okay to tell me how you really feel. I don't blame you for getting a pang thinking that it could have been you Ethan's trying to start a family with. You really love the guy. I know that. It's hard to turn off passion like that.
Thanks for understanding. Yeah, I guess, sometimes it's hard for me to let go. But, well, it's like you too, you know, trying to let go of the woman that you loved, your mystery woman.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes, you know. It's really hard.
Calm down, Wynn, calm down. It's only me.
Chad, what are you doing here?
I couldn't sleep thinking about you. So I thought I'd take a walk, you know, clear my head. That's when I heard you over here yelling, and I ran over to make sure you didn't lose it, totally. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Well, you did. What are you doing sneaking up on people like that? I mean, God, are you crazy or something?
Yeah, I'm crazy, Whitney. Crazy in love with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't listen to this right now.
And I can't stop thinking about you. Whitney, I love you. Okay, and only you. Please don't push me away again. Please. Just give me another chance.
You are my passion for life.
How is she?
She's on the mend.
Thank God.
It's gonna take more than a shelf to keep Gwen down.
That's such a relief. Can I be with her? Thank you. Honey? Gwen? Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Honey, you were in an accident. But you're gonna be okay now, okay?
An accident?
Yeah. A shelf fell on you, don't you remember?
Honey, that wasn't an accident. Somebody pushed that shelf over on me.
Who? What do you mean? Who would have done such a thing?
Teresa. Who else could it be? You tried to kill me.
Father, why are you destroying your children's lives? I mean, God knows what you're doing to poor Sheridan. And as for me, you might as well put a gun to my head and pull the triggers, torture me about the whereabouts of Eves and my son.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Why? Why do you hate me so much? I've always done everything you've asked of me. I gave up Eve to marry Ivy. I've been ruthless in business. I've tried countless times to keep Louise and Sheridan apart, and God forgive me. I even tried to kill my sister not once but twice.
And failed miserably both times. That's why I've nothing but contempt and loathing for you, Julian. You aren't fit to be a Crane, much less run even a small part of our family's empire. And as for inheriting the colossus I've created, dream on.
You don't have a clue, do you? I could care less about Crane Industries. All I care about is Eve And our son, the son you stole at birth. I want to know where he is, Father, and I want to know now.
Too bad. I've made certain you and Eve will never find your mixed-breed love child.
Father, I could kill you.
The jokes just keep coming. You gave standing up to me your best shot, and as usual, failed. Still, such conduct can't go unpunished. Mark my words, Julian. You'll never know who your son is. Never.
Don't be so sure, Father.
Winnie, don't run and hide from me, from your feelings. Stay with me. We belong together, and deep down, you know that.
No, Chad, I don't. I mean, that's just it. I'm so confused about so many different things. I just need some time alone to think about everything.
Please, what? I came to Harmony to be with you, all right? To make things right. Please don't run out on me now.
Prove to my son that his faith in you has not been misplaced. Let Sam or Eve check in on Sheridan, or maybe my son himself.
I'm sorry. My job is to treat your daughter-in-law as best I can, not immerse myself in some family feud. As for husband, Antonio is legally next of kin, and he alone decides who gets in to see Sheridan and who doesn't.
You gotta stick to your guns, Antonio. If you let anyone in to see Sheridan, Luis will take advantage. You know he will.
Antonio, you're being cruel by not letting anyone see Sheridan.
You know what? Don't talk to me about being cruel. You're the one that thinks that Sheridan should be with Luis, not her own husband. My own mother and my own brother. They've turned against me and my marriage.
Antonio, please.
You've made your decision, Mama, and I've made mine. I no longer have a family. I've just got my wife, and that's why nobody is gonna see her, especially Luis. Not now, not ever.
God help me. For years, I have prayed for your safe return. And God answered my prayers and brought you back to me, to your family. But now to hear you say that we are no longer your family, that is just cruel. Cruel and wrong, Antonio.
How can you do this, Antonio? Deep down, you know that something is not right with Sheridan, that it was her that we heard screaming before. And Julian? You know he's no friend of mine. He never has been. But right now, we do agree on something, that Sheridan is in dire straits. And Dr. Russell agrees, too, and you know that you can trust her. Alistair? Yeah, since when could you believe a word that he says? He's using you, Antonio. Well, I don't know why, but he's using you to take advantage of Sheridan.
You know what? Would you get him out of here? I'm so sick of him causing trouble for me and my wife.
Antonio, please don't do this to your brother.
He's not my brother. Not anymore.
Sam, please, I'm begging you not to do this. You know how men can be when they love the same woman. But this is more than that. Eve and Julian and even myself, we're just concerned for Sheridan. We just want to make sure she's okay. And Luis's frustration over this situation just drove him to do what he did. Please don't take him to jail.
Look, I'm sorry, Pilar. But you saw him. He was acting crazy. I just need to get him out of here.
All right, you know what? If Antonio wants to press charges, that's fine. Why don't you just let me wait here until Dr. Russell comes back, and maybe by then Antonio will change his mind and let her go in and see Sheridan.
Yeah. Okay, Luis. You can stay here, all right? But don't do anything stupid.
Nothing stupid.
Poor Sheridan, this is so sad.
I can only imagine how upset she'll be when she finds out that Gwen, her very best friend, was killed in a freak accident at the Crane estate.
No, Beth. Gwen wasn't killed.
She wasn't?
No, that's the page that Eve got before. Gwen was rushed to the emergency room here in the hospital, and she went to treat her, and hopefully she'll make a full recovery.
Teresa tried to kill me.
No, I didn't, Gwen.
Gwen, calm down. Okay, getting worked up is not good for you right
Honey,
now.
listen to the doctor, okay? Put your energy into healing, okay?
You just need to get her out of here, okay? Before she puts poison in my IV.
Gwen, I didn't knock that shelf on you, okay? I would never try to hurt you.
You already killed my baby, Teresa. Why stop there?
Honey, don't go there. Don't.
Hey, you know what? Teresa was with me the entire evening at Sheridan's cottage, okay? She's telling the truth.
Except when she snuck into the mansion, you know, to see little Ethan, and my mother caught her.
I've been with Fox since then.
She didn't excuse herself to go freshen up or get a drink or something. Fox, it's all she would have needed to sneak into the garage and attack me.
Gwen, even if I did and I didn't, how would I know that you were in the garage this late at night?
Exactly, see? Come on, it obviously was an accident, honey.
I heard someone or something make noise when I went to get the book from my car.
Gwen, it could have been an animal. Okay? It could have been mice, raccoons, even skunks. They come inside during the winter to stay warm.
Honey, I thought that's what it was too, you know, and I walked by that shelf and it wasn't wobbly or anything. You know, and I turned to leave and then I heard another noise and I went to look and see what it was, and that I don't remember anything else after that.
Maybe you bumped into the shelf and you didn't realize it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Your vitals are better.
That's good.
Okay. I need you to relax, stay calm, okay?
I'll make sure she does.
All right. And I'll be back to check on you a little later, all right? Thank you.
Thanks, Doctor.
Fox. Teresa.
Yes.
Antonio and Luis are fighting over Sheridan again. I was hoping that maybe you could come with me and talk to them, try to reason with both of them.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Why, if it isn't Chad Harris and Whitney Russell. Yes, this will play out better than I'd envisioned. I'll teach Julian and Eve to challenge me. I'll destroy those two lovebirds with one stone.
My own daughter doesn't want me to touch her. I can't believe what's happened to my family. And to Charity. What could have possessed her to hurt you this way?
Bye, guys. Check you later.
Charity, who are those people?
Tom, Dick, Harry, I don't know, really. But riding with them sure beat walking home from the ski lodge, so.
You can't accept a ride from strangers.
Well, got to know each other a lot better on the way home.
Charity, were you naked in bed with Reese?
Oh, that? Yeah. Guilty as charged. I didn't do it to hurt Jessica, but she found out, so. Sorry.
Sweetheart, what has come over you?
Realize something, you know, being good, it got me nowhere. So, I've turned over a new leaf and I'm gonna have fun. If it hurts people, well, too bad.
Obviously, Charity took a page from Grace's book and decided to be a very bad girl. You dumped Daddy to be with David. Never mind how many people you hurt. Well, I guess the slut doesn't fall very far from the family tree now, does it?
I am going to call Dr. Culver first thing in the morning and make an appointment. He can tell us how we're doing in the Baby Makes 3 department, and he can tell me what Beth has been up to, so we can see how it involves Sheridan.
Honey, I'm all for you seeing Dr. Culver about the prospects of having a baby, but I just wish you would forget about this idea of Beth having a hand in the situation with Sheridan.
So did Alistair leave?
Finally.
Did he say anything else about our son?
Regrettably, no, but he's definitely up to something, not only with poor Sheridan, but with our son.
How could he be so heartless as to want to keep us from our own child?
My father doesn't want a potential Crane heir with black blood any more than he would tolerate one with Latin blood.
I don't care anything about that. I just want my son.
This do I, my love. I'm so sorry what Father's put you through tonight. He's such an evil man. I mean, thank God he's not out to hurt the rest of your family.
Whitney, my dear.
Mr. Crane?
Forgive me for interrupting you and your beau.
The name's Chad.
I simply wanted to say it's wonderful to see young love. Don't ever let anything tear you apart.
Yes, Amia, what are you doing here?
Well, Gwen had an accident.
Another one?
Yeah, the shelf in the Crane garage collapsed and it hit her on the head.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she got a concussion, but Dr. Russell said she's gonna be okay, so.
Ethan's with her now.
Teresita, you didn't have anything to do with this accident, did you?
No, Mama, of course not. Antonio, Dr. Russell told me what's going on with you, Luis, and Sheridan.
Did she now?
Yeah. You have to let her see Sheridan.
Well, I might have known that you'd take Luis and Mama's side.
No, I'm not, okay? And what I'm saying goes back to, what you told me a long time ago. You know, right before you left. You told me to always do the right thing, no matter what the consequences. And that was a big word for a little girl like me to remember at the time, but I did. So, I'm telling you to do the right thing, okay? Let Dr. Russell see Sheridan, no matter what the consequences. And if Sheridan's okay, well, then everyone goes home happy. But if she's not, you'll have done the right thing to find out now.
All right. All right, Dr. Russell can see Sheridan. I said Dr. Russell, not you.
Listen, you can't take what Kay said to heart.
But she's right. And my actions have destroyed my family. You know, David, I thought I was doing what was right, what was good, and all I did was set a bad example. Now Charity's following in my footsteps. Kay's cheering her on, and Jessica's so upset she's probably just gonna be the next one.
Whoa, you don't know that.
No, you know, I don't know anything anymore. All I know is that anytime I do anything, I hurt Sam or my family. You know, I should just leave them all alone. They'd be better off without me.
You're not a bad person. You're not a bad mother. You're not a bad wife. You're the woman I love. Hmm?
David.
Come here. I want you to come with me. I want you to come with me to Italy. Leave all this strife behind. Let's start our life together again.
Oh, go with David, Grace. Say arrivederci to Harmony and Sam once and for all.
If you love this beautiful woman, marry her. Don't ever look back and think what might have been.
I hear you, Mr. Crane. I just have to get Whitney to agree to be my wife.
Well, don't take no for an answer, young man. Woo her, win her. Make Whitney yours.
You know, why do I feel like Alistair Crane just walked over my grave?
Julian and Eve will pay dearly for defying me to try to find their son. And Chad and Whitney's union will be the price.
All right, you know what? I have an announcement to make. From this moment on, your run of bad luck is officially over. I'm sorry, no more hit and runs, no more shelves falling on your head in garages. From this moment on, we're gonna make a baby, and we're gonna live happily ever after. What do you say?
I love you very much. You know that?
I love you.
Quit it, Sheridan just won't die. Damn those bitches. I could just strangle them with my own bare hands.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I promised you I wouldn't interfere if you agreed to let Dr. Russell examine Sheridan. It's okay by me if Dr. Russell examines her alone.
You're quite certain you want Dr. Russell to see Sheridan? I have to stress we're at a very sensitive point in her treatment.
Yeah, my sister's right. Let Dr. Russell in.
Very well.
Why is the door locked?
To keep Luis from seeing Sheridan.
Sure. Oh my God. What have you done to Sheridan?
What do you know? I was just gonna ask Dr. Culver some questions about you, Beth.
What kind of psychotherapy have you been subjecting her to?
If you love Sheridan half as much as you say you do, then get her out of this damn torture chamber.
Haven't you cheated on my father with Julian enough for one night?
With only 6 new episodes of Friends to go, this Thursday brings an unforgettable Friends event.
Happy wedding day!
Phoebe gets married.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
A magical wedding night, as only Friends can give us.
Friends, family, the cold has now spread to my special place.
The must-see wedding on Friends, NBC Thursday.